Hello everybody who is joining us today. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. So today in today's live stream, we're gonna kind of finish this bauble. So as you can see, hopefully you can see here on camera, we have cracks on our bauble now. So we just need to show them off and then seal it and finish decorating. So today we're gonna evidence the cracks, and then I'm gonna add the little bow and also seal it all kind of off camera because I'm gonna use this spray varnish to seal it, so I'm gonna have to go outside to do that. So if you're just joining us, please can you let me know if you can hear me and see me well. For those of us that are joining us today, this is probably going to be the shortest live stream today because we don't really have much to do. But yeah, so I have these two metallic pigments here. So I need you guys to help me figure out which one should we use. Should we use the copper one or should we use the gold one to show off the cracks? Let me know what you think. So these are by Daily Art. So this is Lithuanian brand, and I have quite a few things by them. I specifically really like their paints, they're really good. But also I have a video showing their two-step crackle as well. And I have these pigments that I bought, oh Jesus Christ, maybe like 5 years ago as well. And when I first kind of learned about decoupage, I bought these, and literally all it says on here is that it's pigment metallic, and then it says the color on it. But as far as I understand, these are like solvent based pigments. So if you've seen my two-step crackle tutorial, I say that you can use pretty much any kind of pigment to show the cracks, any kind of dry pigment. So I very often, let me show you, if I have it here, hopefully I do. I have been using, there they are. So I very often use soft pastels. I have this set of soft pastels. It's Faber-Castell, and I bought these off Amazon back in my just colouring days to do backgrounds with. And so let me show you. This is what they look like in a box. They're just like, you know, back in school, we all used to use them. And so I just take like scissors or a little scalpel knife and just shave a little bit of dust of these onto a plate, and then using a brush just add into the cracks. However, because this this crackle that I used here is pentart crackle, and it is solvent based, and you have to seal it with a solvent based varnish, so yacht varnish, or something like that, something that isn't water-based, because water-based varnish will just kind of melt it off. I tried it once and it just kind of crumbled away. And so yeah, this won't work with solvent-based varnish. Maybe if you used spray varnish that time. I once tried using just a soft pastel pigment with pentart crackle and solvent-based varnish, but I didn't use spray varnish. I used, just a tin and a brush, and I brushed it on, and as soon as the varnish touched the pigment, it just kind of dissolved, so it disappeared. So maybe if you used spray varnish, it might not like disappear as much, but still. So you will need something that is solvent-based. There are different pigments that you can buy from craft and art shops online. So if you're in UK, you can buy these kind of dry pigments from Aggie's craft shop. I like her shop a lot. I've bought quite a few things from there, and she has, I think there's a section called Gilding and Aging or something like that, and that's where you can find it. There's also different ones called Poporin or something like that. Not sure how you pronounce it, but If you go into the descriptions, it will usually say that you can use these for crackle. So that is that. Catherine, hello and congratulations on 15,000. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Catherine. And thank you. I am really surprised. Honestly, every day I see, whenever I look at like the subscriber count or whatever, I'm just surprised how it just keeps growing and people keep subscribing. I'm just so grateful for every single one of you. And I just want to say, I love you guys so, so, so much. And I'm going to keep trying to put out more helpful tutorials out for you. Obviously, we're doing these, we've been doing these live streams lately as well, and I'm enjoying them, but they are getting, with this whole quarantine thing, they are getting a little bit hard for me to do because it's getting harder and harder to get my little one to actually go for a nap. It's because he's not burning off as much energy as he would usually, so he's not as tired when he goes for a nap. So it's kind of, and then on evenings I'm always just, I'm not in the mood for live streaming and nobody wants to see me when on an evening see my face. But yeah, either way, I decided to live stream today because I don't have a video ready for today. Usually I try and upload every Monday and Thursday, and I don't have a video ready for today. I have all of the footage, but I need to edit it and I need to voice over it. So hopefully I can do it either later tonight or maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. So I decided we'll finish this bauble off, and then I might try and do like one live stream a week further on and just catch up with you guys. So yeah, let me see. Let me just quickly catch up on comments and then we're gonna get started. Hello, Vikram. Hello, Alison. Hello, Patricia. Bernadette, good morning. Hello from Netherlands. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody that's joining us. Use YouTube Studio app. Blah, blah. Use YouTube Studio app. Get more analytics for your video. Will be useful for you. I do have it, but I try not to look at my analytics too much. I even, like, on the last video that I uploaded, I tried to, like, when I uploaded it, I tried to click the button where it says like show, untick the box where it says show the amount of likes and dislikes per video, because I find that like it's gonna sound really weird and petty and like, but like whenever I see like the dislikes starting to appear on my video, like for some reason it really like bothers me, it really like gets to me, so I click that, but it still shows up on the YouTube app, and I can still see however many people click the like and dislike, and obviously there's way more likes than dislikes and all of that, but I don't know, for some reason it really gets to me. I feel like it almost gets to me more than like negative comments or like more like, like just not so nice comments. So yeah, I try not to go on it for too much. Good morning all. Hello everybody. Happy day from Southport. Hello Southport. Good morning to all. Making a FIFA video. Wow. As in like the game, or as in actual like real life football? Which one? Louisiana, hello. I hope you're doing all right. I've heard that Louisiana is being hit a bit more now. So I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're doing okay. I hope that everybody around you is staying safe. New York here, hello. Good morning, hello. From Cambridge, UK. Hello, Cambridge. I love Cambridge. Cambridge is so beautiful. Been there a few times, and I wish I could live there because it's just absolutely beautiful. Hello from Winnipeg. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I in my head I can hear it, but like it's such a double. Also, like for foreigners, W words are like really hard to pronounce. Foodie questions. What did you make for lunch today? And what is the plan for dinner? Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't even get me started on that. I don't want to know what happened for dinner. Right, so which one should we use? Gold or copper? Let me know. Gold or copper? So I had corned beef hash leftovers for my lunch because that's what we made yesterday. And for dinner, I don't know what we're gonna have. I have no idea. What did you have for lunch and what you having for dinner? Maybe give me some ideas. Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah. Hello. A good break from COVID-19 news. Hope everyone is well. Hello from US. Hello. Copper. Yes, in lockdown because I'm diabetic, so it puts me at high risk for crafting a lot, doing okay. I'm really glad that you are staying safe, and I really hope that it's just gonna go, that it's gonna see you, it's gonna, and then it's gonna go around you. So I hope that you're gonna stay safe. Copper, well, my ideas might get some spice because, yeah, true. True. Right, copper. Let's go for copper then. So I'm gonna take a brush. So this is just a normal synthetic bristle brush. Open it up. This is what it looks like. So very important with this Pentart crackle glaze. I'm pointing that way because that's where it sits over there. So very important, try not to touch it with your fingers because as soon as you touch it with your fingers, all of the pigment is going to kind of stick to it and it might be a bit hard to get rid of it. And then I've got some toilet roll here, so I'm just going to rip a bit off and keep it here. So let me kind of do this a little bit. And so I'm just going to move back a little so you can see better and dip it in and go a bit crazy. So let me see. You can see the cracks appearing straight away. I'm trying not to tip it too much because otherwise all the pigment is going to go all over this laptop and my partner won't be happy about copper glittery stuff all over his laptop. For somebody that hates glitter, well, even though it's not glitter, but still. Hello from Seattle, Washington. Hello. Well, we had dal roti and potato curry for lunch. That does sound yummy. I do. I really want some veggie curry sometime because we always just make chicken curry, and so I need some new ideas. Although, like, my curry would probably be an insult for you because it's like the least spicy curry you could ever imagine. Chicken stew for dinner. Hello. Oh, Megan. Hello. How are you doing? How's the little one? How's the little lady doing? So Megan is my very good friend. Hello. See, now I'm blushing because there's somebody that knows me in the comments. That knows me in real life. Right. So I hope I'm keeping you entertained, during the lockdown. How are you doing? Also, what was I going to say? See, now I've lost it. Megan, what are you doing? I've lost the trail of thought now. That's it. She's going good. She's getting really big. What's her weight now? So how's she putting weight on, like, rapidly? Because you're feeding her loads because you're at home all the time. So Megan's just had a baby. That's okay. I'm joking. Right. So I think that'll do. So this is what we're looking at the moment. So I'm just going to take my toilet roll and wipe it away. give it a clean. I was gonna ask a question, but I forgot. Hello from Rhodes, Greece. Hello. Of course, your creativity and interaction is fabulous. Well, thank you. As of last week, she's 7 pounds, 7 ounces, which is 7 ounces above birth weight. That's really good. Wait, it's been a while now, hasn't it? It's almost like she's coming up to a month now. She'll be a month old soon. So she's doing really, really well. Right, so I've wiped away the excess. And so as you can see, the copper has now left the building, and now you can only see it in some of the cracks. In fact, I feel like I might have wiped away a bit too much. So I might just pop back in here. Just put a little bit more in. With these cracks, because they're like really, really fine and really thin, you kind of sometimes have to kind of work it in there. And so once I am done with this, I'm gonna, once we're done with the live stream, I'm gonna go outside and spray it with this yacht varnish. So this is just a spray varnish that I find in my local QD. It's like $1.99, I think, for kind of this, and I really find that it's like really good quality actually. So if you can get your hands on it, it's 151 brand spray yacht varnish. If you can get your hands on it, it's actually really good because it dries really can't speak today. Dries really, really fast. So it dries in about 15-20 minutes. It's touch dry, but you're supposed to leave it for at least half hour, I think. And then you can do like 2-3 coats if you need to. And once it's fully dry, it's like it doesn't stick. Whereas normal like yacht varnish that you can buy in a tin, I find that it takes forever to cure. No matter how thin the layers are, it just takes forever to cure. So if you can get your hands on this for when you need to use solvent-based varnish, then I would definitely recommend it. Right, and then after I spray it, I am gonna add some. Hello, Megan. I'm gonna make a raffia bow, and add like maybe a jute string to hang it on. So a jute string. If you've seen my baubles that I did before Christmas, if you've been following me since before Christmas, you would have seen me do a lot of these kind of baubles with different pictures, and I usually did a raffia bow and a jute string. So that's what I'm gonna do, I think. So I'm going to show you how I make my raffia bows now. So you could do that with any kind of ribbon that you have. So I pick out a couple of pieces of raffia. She's 3 weeks tomorrow. Oh yeah. Well, that's gone really fast, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's 2 weeks today for us for our lockdown at home. Right. I'll try cracks for the first time this evening on my tray. Let me know how that goes. Right, and so, see, I got distracted reading comments. Started doing it. So what I usually do, I've seen people do this with like forks and stuff, and have tried it, but with forks, it's really good to like make a smaller bow. But if you need a bigger bow, I just take it on my fingers. So I tie it around my finger like that, and then put the other end. So I hold this end with my fingers. This is going to be a disaster of an explanation. So I hold one finger like that, the other one over, and I go over as much as I can. And so I have like a little bow here. Now I'm going to take a third piece and I kind of put it through the middle. This will take a little bit of practice, especially if your hands are a little bit slow like mine. When I first started doing these, I got so angry at myself. And so I'll put it through. And as you can see, I haven't practiced this for a while. And this is going to be a little bit gross part, but I'm not planning to give this to anybody. So don't worry about Corona. But like, I have no other option but to just pull it with my teeth like that. And voila, we have a little raffia bow. So I'm just gonna go around it, around the middle bit. Well, lockdown has again reincarnated my talent of sketching. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's always good to practice new things. That's what I was gonna talk about today as well. Because if you've been following me on my social media, Instagram, especially Instagram stories, you would have seen that I've been on a little bit of a Mackenzie Childs obsession these past few days. And so I'm just going to trim the end bits off here. Trim these end bits, tidy them up a little bit. There you go. So we have a little bow. And where's my bauble? Where did I put it? There. And then obviously when you go to put it on, you want the ends on the back to be on the back. Then I'm going to put it on like that. And you could even just hang it on a bit more raffia here if you wanted to, or use a jute string or something like that. But there you go. So that'll be the end result. It's going to look something like that. But yeah, if you want to see the finished picture, follow me on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So I'm going to post it when it's finished. What was I saying? So anyways, yeah, so I've been on a bit of a Mackenzie Childs obsession. And I've known about Mackenzie Childs for years now. And I've been seeing people like kind of recreate their work a lot. And I've always liked it. And I always thought, one day I'll have to try it out. But for some reason, I think it was like last week when on Facebook, I reposted this post where it was like Mackenzie Childs inspired and Mackenzie Childs, these like lamps where it's like a mannequin, but it's a lamp. And they're just so cool. And for some reason, that just kind of sparked it for me. And since then, I've just been like on Pinterest all the time, looking at their work and just Googling everything about them and watching all the videos that I can find on YouTube about them and just kind of obsessing. And so I wanted to try and practice some of like their style. I'm getting really hot now. I should have not worn this jumper. But yeah, so I've been working on this little picture, if you've seen, and I mean, so here's the thing. Here's something that I've definitely learned. I'm not good at painting straight lines at all. And even more so with like my brushes that I have at the moment. So I've ordered some new brushes, some like fine brushes, so I can practice a bit more and a bit better. And so I've, and I know it's like really far from traditional Mackenzie Childs, which is like black and white and red and very like out there Alice in Wonderland. But they also do have a few like pastel colors here and there. So this is what I've been working on. So I don't want to, obviously, I'm not going to just go and rip off somebody's style or not intentionally. Not intentionally. at least. But yeah, so I've been doing that these past few evenings. I don't even know how I ended up here now. So I've again, if you watched my previous live streams, you would have already known. You would have already noticed that I just go off on tangents and then I forget where I started and what my point was. So lesson there might be that I'm just not good at live streaming and I need to script my videos. Congratulations, Sonia. Oh yeah, Sonia. I have a new grandson that is little over 2 months old. Congratulations. Hello from Virginia. Hello, Dottie. Louisa. Hello. Sally. Like that, and it will look good in different colors too. Yeah, yeah. What's your coffee jar decorating this morning? Thank you. Thank you. Those lamps scare me. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like I look at them and I think these are amazing. Would I want them in my house? Definitely no, because you know that I'd be like, if I had one sitting here in my living room, I'd be walking in it and literally pooing my pants every time I see them. So yeah, doesn't help when I derail you. No, Megan, how dare you? Switch me off right now. Right, and then so I last night. So Megan, you will know this one. I have this skull that's been sitting on top of my bookshelf for ages, and it was just silver. And hopefully, if I don't mess it up, there'll be a video on me redoing this. But yeah, so it was all just like silver and black. And yesterday I primed it, and so I'm gonna start working on it when I get my new brushes. So I just want to prep it all for when I get my new brushes. And I also ordered some liquid gold leaf, which I'm so excited to try because I really need some kind of liquid metallic that is actually like gold, like gold leaf, but in a liquid form, so that I can use it for like drawing or whatever, or stenciling and stuff. So that will be very helpful. I'm really excited to try it out. And yeah, so I'm excited to try it on this little guy. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of, that's what I was gonna end with, is that, I've spent, the reason why I don't have a video ready for today is because I've been spending my evenings and days and all of my free time just doing this. And even though there's a lot of flaws that you might not be able to see as well, because of the camera and all of that, but like in person, it really doesn't look that amazing. But I absolutely love it, and I literally cannot stop working on it. That's all I want to work on at the moment, is just try and get that skill and try and practice doing like straighter lines and learn how to use the brushes properly in a proper way. Because as you guys will know, I don't really have any kind of artistic background whatsoever. I did not go to school to learn art or do anything like that. I'm all like, I just teach myself as I go. So it's something that I've wanted to try and learn for a while, and I've always been just too busy. I always have other things that I need to do, but I thought, since it's the lockdown and everybody's been a little bit more chill about things, and I think most people are just giving themselves a bit more slack and letting themselves just relax a little bit. Maybe I can take this time to actually try and teach myself a new skill. And And yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and that's the moral of the story is if you want to learn something, or if there's something that you've wanted to learn to do, now is the time. And you've probably heard other people say it like a million times already, and I'm definitely not the first one to come up with this. But yeah, now is the time to teach yourself something new. Um, Hi, Alana. Hello. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Make red fiery eyes for the skull. Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that. If I have to come in here at 3 o'clock in the morning and there's fiery eyes staring at me. Considering that until I had a child, and since having a child, I've just been too tired to be scared of things. But until having Toby, I was like terrified of the dark and wouldn't go to sleep without a light on. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that's wise. um, Although I do like the idea. Joker's gorgeous. Thank you, Alison. Thank you. I've been trying straight lines on spherical shapes. Yeah, they're very hard to do, aren't they? Like, I thought drawing a straight line on a piece of paper is hard. Try doing it on a jug that's like got little ridges, and you probably can't really see it all that well. But yeah, it's not straight here. It's all like, and I thought that maybe because it's all like, all of these bits are kind of divided, it might be a little bit easier for me to do straight lines. And I feel like in some places, like here on the bottom, it definitely helped. But then also, maybe if the lines themselves were like even, it would be easier because I think this is handmade as well, so it's not perfectly even itself. So it's been a bit of a challenge, but definitely a very interesting and a very good one. Close take out the R sound. I'm not sure what you mean. Blue would be good then. Yeah, maybe blue. Maybe blue. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this guy, but I don't know. I want to make it all colorful. I thought maybe I'll like for the back of the head, because there's not much going on here on the back of the head. There's no like ornaments or anything, because obviously like the rest of it is like typical sugar skull theme. But I thought maybe for the back of the head I might try and do like the Mackenzie Childs inspired courtly check, or wherever it's called, courtly check, I think I'm getting it right, hopefully. But like, the black and white checks, or maybe not black and white, but like some kind of checkered pattern, and then everything else. I don't know. I'm thinking, the eyes aren't even the hardest part to pick. It's the teeth. Like, what do I do with the teeth? Do I do them white? Do I do them like red? Do I do them gold? I don't know. I thought maybe gold would be cool, but yeah. That's the difficult part for me to decide. Everything else I'm not really that worried about, because when time comes to it, depending on what colors I see everywhere else. But because the teeth are typically left white, and I'm not sure, should I leave them white or what? Hello, Cleon from South Africa. Hello. The art book has caught me. Did 2 spectacle cases with decoupage, not perfect but beautiful. I bet they are. I bet they are. I imagine they are. I see them all the time, and I get tempted because I have quite a few of them. Being a glassware myself, I get tempted, but I've never tried one of them before. But I bet they are. There is a saying in Hindi. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it, meaning it's never too late. Yeah. Alana, pronounce that way. Alana. Alana, I think. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'm the worst at pronouncing people's names. The head is well done, but I would have to hide it. Teeth licorice. Yeah, maybe. Add glasses to the skull, it would look cool. Yeah, yeah, I like that idea. Maybe some of my old glasses. Gangster teeth. Well, yeah, yeah, a gold grill. Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad I pronounced it right. Anyways, what else do I have to show you guys? I don't really like have much. Oh, here's a fun story. I got mugged off by the works. So I made an online order to get some clay because I'm running dangerously low on my air drying clay. So I went online because obviously we can't go real shops, but online shops are still working. So I went online and I ordered some clay, and I thought, since I'm ordering from the works, I may as well get a few other things. And so I ordered a set of 4 of these, and guess what? They just chucked one random into the box, and that's it. And the most worrying part was that when they sent me the email, like, I'm never ordering from them ever again. I'm just gonna wait until this whole thing blows over till I can actually go into the shop and buy it. But like, the worst part was that when I got the email from them saying that my order has been dispatched, they say, oh, please bear in mind that your order may come at different times and in different packages, since we dispatch from different locations, which is just mind-boggling to me. Because like, they already sent me this huge box, unnecessarily huge box, filled with 3 packets of Das, one of these, and what else did I get? I got something else, something not big. I can't remember. What did I get? Can't remember now. Gone out my head. And like, they sent me this huge box filled with like these big air bubble things, and then I'm thinking, oh my god, have they like sent me another box with just 3 of these? And yeah. So anyways, I know, very anticlimactic story, but but what can we do? Give it a try reading it. Thank you, even after I type your name wrong. That's okay. No, honestly, like, with my name, I'm so not bothered by people mispronouncing it, misspelling it. I'm so used to it. Like, a lot of people already know that, like, even my mum and dad pronounced my name completely differently, because my dad was Latvian, my mum is Russian. So, I spoke Latvian with my dad and Russian with my mum, and my name is pronounced differently in Latvian and in Russian. And then, even though like my mum's sisters both spoke Russian, they both also then pronounced my name in different ways. So, and I've lived in UK for 10 years now, and every time I have to go somewhere like the doctors or anywhere else, I've probably heard all possible versions of my name being pronounced. So honestly, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and then I have these little things that me and Toby made. Well, he kindly helped me put some glue on these on the back to glue them on, and I thought we'll just make some little clay tags that I'm later gonna paint and maybe stamp on my logo onto them. Which, if you haven't seen, I have this cool little stamp with my logo on it. So I'm gonna stamp the logo on the back, and then whenever somebody buys something from my Etsy shop, I can add one of these in with it as like a little thank you, little something extra. Which, by the way, yesterday I closed my shop. Not that anybody would have probably bought anything from me until all of this is over anyways, but I thought, just in case if somebody decides to buy something, I really don't want to have to go out and think about having to buy like a box or something, and then come back and then go to the post office and do all of that. Because whenever somebody buys something bigger than like one of these baubles, I have to go out and get a box if I already don't have a box at home, which the boxes that I have at home are usually just boxes that I will reuse from stuff that I've received in the post. But a lot of the time, I have to go to my local shop and they sell these like bankers boxes. So I just get one of them to post stuff in, because I really like that people don't buy stuff from my shop often enough. And also, I like most of the stuff that I make and sell is just so different in sizes that there's no way that I would be able to bulk buy some boxes to have at home, so that they would fit everything. Although maybe if I tried, I could probably get away with like buying like a smaller size and a bigger size, and then just make do with like packaging it tightly and doing all of that. Either way, beside the point. But yeah, so I really don't want to have to go out there and like my selling a jewellery box really isn't an essential thing at the moment. Although I know that obviously people's birthdays still happen and people still shop online, which just like myself, I still shop online. But either way, what else? I don't know your name. I call you dear young lady. I like that. You can keep calling me. My name is Iveta. I like to call myself Iveta. It is spelled with an Iveta. So people often call me Iveta, or like that. That's kind of the closest one to how it would be pronounced in Russian and Latvian. But for just to make it easier for everybody, I call myself Iveta, and then unless they specifically have to spell my name out, most of them don't even know that it's spelled any different. So it just makes it easier for everybody. And it's much easier for people to remember, I think. What is a name? So it is said by legend. So it's Yvette. Random question. Do you know how to make yogurt from milk at home? Nope. No idea. No idea. I can make, or I know how to make something that's called простокваша in Russian. It's basically like soured. It's like soured milk drink. It's really weird. It's like really bitty. It's almost like jelly-like. I remember having it a lot as a kid. Like I know how to make that. Anything else? No. Not that I would make yogurt anyways, because I'm not a big fan of yogurt myself anyways. But no, but that's like a very random question. You're right. Why? I'm dipping out of this live now as I'm not interested in these questions about food. Oh, well. Okay. Bye. I'll see you next time, maybe. Buttermilk. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We're just having a chat here. And you're welcome to watch my videos that are specifically tutorials. We're just having a chat here. So that's absolutely fine, Sally. Yeah, anything else? But either way, yeah, so I think, well, we've been live streaming for 43 minutes now, and I don't really have much else to show. So I think we're going to be wrapping up anyways, as running out of things to talk about. But yeah, I was gonna show you guys these as well. So if you've seen my little birdie haul thing, you know that I've got these little flowers, and I've been looking at them because I just sit on my desk here, and I keep looking at them, and I keep thinking I really want to put them on something, but I don't know what to put them on. And so I thought, what do you think? Like, because I'm currently doing these outlines here around all of the different lines. I'm doing a black outline on the outside of it. And I thought maybe if once I'm finished, I kind of glued them on in places here and there, like after I varnished it and all of that. What do you think? What do you guys think to that? I have to, as I'm tired. It's not because of the subject taken and lots of stuff. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with us, Lana. What tutorials will you be doing that we can look for? So my next one is going to be the little box with cutlery napkin on it, which again, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you probably might have seen little like snippets of it. I don't have it on me as I took pictures of it earlier and I left it in my bedroom. But so it's going to be a napkin decoupage box with stencils, with raised stencil on it. And then I'm also working on this at the moment, so I still need to paint it. And then there is also, so I don't know which order they're going to come in. And also there's this little like pencil holder that I'm working on, which again is going to come at some point. I don't know when. As you can see, like I should have really finished that. And then the box, I only just finished it this morning. That and then the bauble and this before I started this. But you know, when the inspiration hits, you just have to do it. But yeah, so and then I was gonna film a tutorial for this, and I started filming it, but as I was working through it, you know, there was a few things where I had to go back and redo things. And then at first I did all of these silver bits. I did them in gold, this gold tinted metallic paint by Little Birdie. I did them in that. And it is really good, but it's really not what I envision in my head, because it's still paint. It's not like gold leaf type thing, and that's like the kind of look that I really wanted to get. So I ended up going for this silver, which is liquid metal by Pentart. Stinks, really, honestly. It's really smelly. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm doing these outlines here, and then once I've finished them, I'm gonna put these on maybe. I think that's what I was saying. I don't know. I've lost my thought again, because I got distracted by seeing some comments. Okay, Mom. No, nobody's bothered by your questions, honestly. I really enjoy your questions. So, Vikram, honestly, please don't worry about it. That was fun. Good night. Good night, Lana. Mix them both, the flowers. Or maybe that's a good idea. I didn't think about mixing them. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you so much for sharing your time. A bit of sunshine, much needed interaction. Loads of coffee, mate. Yeah. Loves to chat, but have to sign off now. Yeah, so I am gonna go as well, because it's been almost an hour now. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. And so hopefully, yeah, look forward to a new tutorial coming either tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. If not Wednesday, we might be a little bit late on the schedule this week, because I'm trying my best to stay sane and also put out videos. But yeah, so I am gonna go now. And thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And yeah, if you don't already follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you would like to see some like sneak peeks and behind the scenes and some of that stuff, then there'll be links in the description of this video or any of my other videos. There'll be links for all of my social media on there if you wanted to check them out. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time.